Okay, so now I have the new 3-inch diameter sandcasting flask, and I have not used it yet, so I'm just going to kind of wing it. And so we're going to take the side that has the grooves in it, we're going to put that down, and then I have the Petrobond that I sell here. We're going to put that in there. Almost need a hammer that's got a little longer. The wood, the handle part's hitting against the edge there. So hammer this down real well. This takes quite a bit of sand. Some people have asked why I made these so wide, and really it's necessary so that the sand will pack well and stay within the flask. Otherwise the sand will tend to break away and fall out, so you need the width. Oh, I need something really wide. Pull that off. We'll try this thing here. All right. Okay, so being it's the Petrobond, we don't need to add any kind of venting, although I may just do it just for the heck of it, just to show it again. I got this piece. I was never able to do it with the small flask, but I'm thinking I should be able to do it with the big one here. So we'll just put that on like that. Get rid of any sand in the channel area there. We'll line this up just like that. Hello, kitty cat. Now I'm going to take the talc here and I'm just going to kind of paint it in. I don't even know if you can see this. It's so tall. But if I raise the camera, it's right in front of my face, so this is going to have to do. Okay, so once we have that and it's lined up, we can start adding the top sand here. Okay, so we'll scrape this off. It's not the best scraping tool, but I think it'll work. Now we'll take that. I think we're going to get rid of that weight right there. Get this sand out of the way. And we'll pull this apart. Pack that down with my thumb a bit. Pop that out. I think I can just drop it out. Then we have to cut where the metal is going to go down. This would be the sprue. So if this were Delft clay, actually, as you can see, there's very little impression on this side, and all the impression is on what I would call the female side that has the channel here. So let's see how venting will be a little interesting here. So what we'll do is I'll cut into this one. Just like that. And I can kind of see an outline of this rabbit here. So I'm going to add channels. I call them vent channels. But you need to remember that if you're using the Petrobond, it doesn't require that you add any kind of vent channels. And that's because it's a larger grain and the air and the gases can travel through it, whereas the Delft is a very tightly packed clay and it doesn't allow anything to pass through it. We'll do one more at the top. Now what we'll do is we'll take our two parts and we'll put them together. Make sure it's lined up. Just like that. So I have these two plates here that fit on either side. And we have the clamp. So we clamp that together. Make sure the hole is not going to have any kind of sand that could go down inside. And so now I probably have about 2 ounces of silver here. Now, as you can see, there's really no reason to have an Accupore with the big flask, because you can kind of set it on the edge here. The sterling silver scrap that I have has been melted, I bet, 20 times. And I have not put any new sterling silver in with it, so This will be kind of interesting. And as always, you want to have good ventilation and eye protection. Make sure your hair is not dangling down on the hot metal. And I should have had some borax, but I wasn't paying attention, so we're just going to set it up here. Well, that was interesting. I managed to pour it in, but it was a little awkward there. Probably take a little bit of practice. So let's see. I'm not going to waste any time. Looks to me like we got a good solid pour. We got everything there. You know, not bad for a first time. And I think that's about it. If you got questions, just ask. Thank you.